Hello everybody, I'm DerTebbers. Welcome aboard. Welcome to Cecil Field in Jacksonville, Florida, aboard our McDonnell F3H Demon. Alright, I just powered her up. That single Allison J71A2E turbojet. Let's see, do we have some flap? We have a little bit of flap. Let's close the canopy. Plump. Clink. Closed. Alright, let's run up and pull all 9,700 pounds of thrust dry, 14,750 pounds of thrust with afterburner. There we go. That's it. Oh, let's turn my parking brake off. That would be a good idea. Yeah. Now, you'll notice this thing has a serious nose-up attitude. Yeah, she's a carrier plane. Why are we in Cecil Field, by the way? Well, because VF-13, well, they were based here at Cecil Field before deployment on stuff like the USS Shangri-La, which was deployed into the Mediterranean. And we're in the air with our demon. We are now demon drivers. That was a nickname they gave to pilots of the F3H. I'm going to screw that up multiple times. This is a subsonic swept-wing carrier-based jet aircraft, successor to the F2H Banshee. It was redesigned with the J71 engine after severe problems with the original engine, which was to be a Westinghouse J40. Although it lacked sufficient power for supersonic performance, it complemented daylight dogfighters, such as the Vaunt F8U Crusader and the Grumman F11F Tiger, as an all-weather missile-armed interceptor until 1964. It was withdrawn from service before it could serve in Vietnam, when both it and the Crusader were replaced on Forstall-class and similar supercarriers by the extremely successful McDonnell Douglas F4 Phantom II. Yeah. That old sled. That thing is a sled. Departing from its traditional use of two engines, the Demon would be McDonnell's only single-engine carrier-based fighter, adopted under some Navy pressure, the Westinghouse J40 engine. That engine was promoted by the Navy for its next gen of aircraft. It was to have thrust of over 11,000 pounds of thrust. That's 3 times that of the engine in the F2H Banshee. This was the first swept-wing design produced by McDonnell and among the first U.S. aircraft to have missile armament. The Westinghouse J40 was to offer so much power that a single engine was all that was necessary. Whoa, hey, hello, weird, strange leg spike thing. But the engine would ultimately fail to produce not only the thrust, but it also failed to run reliably. You sort of want a reliable engine when you're flying, I'm just saying. It's sort of an important thing to think about. So, because of that, the engine was a total disappointment. It produced only half the expected power. Worse, it was temperamental and unreliable. So, of the 35 F3H-1N aircraft flown with the J40 engine, 8 were involved in major accidents. 8 out of 35. That's some pretty high numbers in reality. Now, the F4D Skyray had been designed to accept a larger engine in case the J40 did not work out, and was eventually powered by the Pratt & Whitney J57. But no other engine could simply fit into the old Demons, as both the wings and the fuselage would have to be redesigned and enlarged. The best alternative turned out to be the Allison J71, which was also used in the Douglas B-66 destroyer. However, in service, that J71 was problematic. It was insufficient power for an aircraft of the Demon size. The engine also suffered from frequent flameouts and compressor stalls. Something I probably will cause if I keep flipping this airplane around like this. Now, the J3H-2N standard armament was 4 20mm... Uh-oh. Hold on. We got a problem. Hold on. Saving the plane. There we go. All right, we're back. We're good. I think we're good. All right. Standard was 4 20mm Colt Mark 12 cannons. Later models, redesignated the F3H-2M, were equipped to fire the Raytheon AAM and 2 Sparrow, and later the Sidewinder. Deployed aircraft carried both types of missiles, and the Sparrow on the inboard rails, Sidewinder on the outbound rails. Cannons were not used in carrier air defense application, but were installed and armed when situations dictated and where the aircraft might be deployed against surface targets. Due to the excellent visibility from the cockpit, the Demon earned the nickname the Chair. Demon pilots were Demon drivers. Demon mechanics were Demon doctors. However, due to the unfortunate power-to-weight ratio, the less flattering nickname for this plane was the Lead Sled. We got a crew of 1, of course. We had a top speed of 716 miles an hour. That's 1,152 kilometers an hour at sea level. At a range of 1,370 miles. That is 1,899 kilometers. In addition to the Colt cannons and the missiles, we could also carry 6,000 pounds. That's 2,720 kilograms of bombs. All right, let's try to get this thing on the deck here. Where is that? There it is. Okay. Gonna kind of swing around here, see if we can land at this airfield. Oh, there it is right there. All right, perfect. All right, let's try to land this plane before I try to do numbers and also talk about how terrible this cockpit really is. All right, those are out. Flaps are out. Do we have air brakes, I wonder? Ah, yes, side brakes. Those are good. Can't see a bloody thing. Where in the world is the... Oh, there's the runway. Oh, there's...
Pull up.
Shut up.
Pull up.
Hush!
Pull up.
Go. This should be a nice... I mean,
brake.
this is a carrier plane, right? We should be able to slam it on the deck pretty hard. There we go. Oh, good Lord, we're in the air again. Okay, we're back on the ground. Oh, this might not be good at all. Brakes, all the braking things. Oh, good Lord, we're gonna die. Why is this plane not slowing down? How fast are we going? Oh my God, we're still going 80. That's a tree. We're dead. Eject, eject! All right, we're back. Ooh, good thing we had an ejection seat. Wow, this cockpit is terrible. What does this thing do? Good Lord, it's not even an active... Oh, wait, it is sort of an active... No idea what that does. Oh, good Lord. This is a terrible cockpit. Okay, shift 1, what do you do? Aha, there's a closer look at that. Okay, so we can turn on landing lights and taxi lights and nav lights. Oh, good God, if we do that, everything goes... Oh, it's the nav lights that are go kooky. Oh, okay, weird. All right, so that's 1. 2 gets us a standard radio deck. 3 gets us an itty-bitty GPS. 4 gets us an empty bar. 5, that's it. Okay, so that's the overhead panel. Hold on. Yeah, I don't think that's an overhead panel. I'm just saying. All right. Exterior-wise, this McDonnell F3H Demon looks pretty darn good. Interior, oh, sadly, I do not like that cockpit at all. Also, I do note that the missiles on the outer pylons are not sidewinders. They're the same size as those interior ones, which would be the Sparrows. So, not really properly kitted. But there you go. That's a McDonnell F3H Demon. That interesting canter, by the way, the extended front there. This. The reason the whole plane is tilted back like that is because when they do a cat shot with this thing, it would give better airflow underneath those wings to get the plane off the ground because it didn't have enough power. It's really pathetic in terms of power. So instead of more flap, they instead did this for takeoffs. Yeah. There is a worse one out there. If I can find a good or even a decent freeware model of it, I will do that one because this is not bad compared to some planes. Woo. All right, if you're interested in the Demon, if you want to be a Demon driver, the link is in the description as always. I've been DerTebbers. This has been your Flight Simulator X plane spotlight, the McDonnell F3H Demon, thankfully equipped with an ejection seat. Woohoo!